And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse. There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody won't be treated all the same. There'll be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around. The hairs on your arm will stand up at the terror in each sip and in each sup. Will you partake of that last offered cup, or disappear into the potter's ground when the man comes around? Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Till Armageddon, no shalom, no shalom. Then the father hen will call his chickens home. The wise men will bow down before the throne, and at his feet they'll cast their golden crowns when the man comes around. Whoever is unjust, let him be unjust still. Whoever is righteous, let him be righteous still. Whoever is filthy, let him be filthy still. Listen to the words long written down when the man comes around. Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. In measured 100-weight and penny pound when the man comes around. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him.
We will be back in some form.
We have an army of digital soldiers, because this was an insurgency.
Hundreds dead, thousands infected across multiple continents.
You guys know what this represents?
All people that have gone out there against the mainstream media and said, you're going to call us racist, you're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs, you are.
right. Hope you Patriots out there kicking ass, taking names. Welcome to the party, folks. PatriotPartyNews.com. Yes, your speakers are working correctly. Just a little bit of attention giver there. Sometimes you get tired doing the same thing over and over again. You got a little to it. Greetings and salutations. Yes, are cutting grass all around me. I don't know why they all converged on my corner, but they have. And so if you hear a bunch of weed eating going on, yeah, they are taking care of business. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We had a hell of a show last night, the Patriot Roundtable. If you did not see it, you might want to go back and check it out. Incredible on that. You can obviously see the replays. We, of course, obviously have them everywhere, but if you really want to go to Rumble on that. And for the time being, I think we do actually have it on 2 Patriot. So we're discontinuing 2 Patriot if you didn't know, because we can't afford it anymore. So we're trying to streamline some things, get ready for even more things to be taken off the internet in the future. That's why we are obviously doing a lot of things different. This is where the cool cats go to get their daily intel, news, and bread. That's right. It's the PatriotPartyNews.com. Folks, we're more than just a website. We are a full functioning badassery Patriot Broadcasting Network, broadcasting around the world 24/7. Help us out. Donate to the cause. We've got a couple of donations earlier. I just want to tell you guys thank you. Thank you, Richard. I didn't give you a shout out on the morning show, but I saw where you did that. So I just want to give you a shout out here. Same thing with Rhonda. Your donations count. Okay, I'll give you a shout out, whatever. Man, we don't take any money in terms of not telling you the truth. All these other influencers out there get paid to curve the narrative. We don't. Sorry. That's just not how we do business, and that's not how we would want it done to us. And so we do our very best to day in and day out report the truth and nothing but the truth. So help us, God, to you, because you deserve it. We get lied to at every angle. That's why we decided with Patriot Shoot, join.patriotshoot.com. Join.patriotshoot.com is the place to go. Very simply, it's a social media platform designed by truthers and the truth and zero censorship. And yes, you're going to be able to get incredible intel that you would normally get nowhere else. And you're going to be able to see things that you would normally not be able to see because of their algorithms. We have figured out a way to make it algorithm free. And you get nothing but the truth. So we're able to actually use their servers against them to some degree. It works out pretty good. But we got to have the server space and strength enough to do what we do. Plain and simple on that. Get access to our voice chat platforms. Get access to our state groups. Oh, my God, it's incredible. And you get access to our humanitarian projects room. Simply amazing. The Cabal room, which we're loading it down right now because we're educating people on what really the Cabal is, talking about the bloodline, talking about what they have done to our history, to our religion. Everything is on join.patriotshoot.com, and that's where you're totally going to want to go. Also, folks, don't forget our incredible partners, everybody from Q Streaming to LT360. Also, you might want to check out Anti-Aging Bed as well. Use PPN as the discount code. And of course, obviously the Roots brand. Remove that graphene oxide, the bio-whipping. Yeah. And of course, obviously, Patriot Mobile. Use PPN, get free activation. Just go to our website, and you'll be able to see incredible partners. But I'm going to tell you right now, you want to be using some of the Roots. You definitely want to be using some of the products here at some point. Not even the coffee. The coffee, huntersblendcoffee.com. Use PPN for the discount code on that. You cannot beat it with a stick. I see Dallas is up in here. Let me go ahead and bring in the man, the myth, legend, Puncher D, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, buddy?
Oh, we're just chilling, man. It's Friday.
I know that's right. Friday, right. Lots of things are going on, of course. We're keeping up with it. Hey, Dallas, if you didn't know, the world is a casino. Just throwing out there for shits and giggles on that. If you didn't see it, we'll be talking about it here shortly. But we got some breaking news coming in pretty hard and heavy right now. We got Douglas McGregor, ex-military, breaking explosions reported in Manchester, United Kingdom right now. So I sent a message out to Bev, Nurse to Recover, if she's in the chat somewhere. There you are, Nurse to Recover. I see you in Rumble. If you're watching right now, throw us a little bit of a line on what's going on with the explosions in the UK right now. We said it would start in London, did we not? We've always said that. So something is happening there. We will. This is a developing story. We'll keep everyone abreast of what's going on there. So, yeah. Hey, I got a trick question for you.
Okay.
So, go back to the 1980s. Okay, you and I are pretty close in age. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you ever remember looking up? Thinking this across the board. Never. We saw big old fat clouds, blue skies. Everything's changed. They're killing us, not only with chemtrails, they're manipulating our weather. Be praying for those in Oklahoma. Did you get a little taste of that action on fall the weather and stuff, Dallas?
Yeah, but not anything violent. It's been like ridiculously cold here all week.
Right.
I mean, it's 83 today, but it's been in the low 60s and 50s, and lots of rain where I am. But what's crazy is all these chemtrails, all this cloud seeding. Yet the United States as a whole, specifically in like kind of the California, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado region, biggest drought in like 3 decades.
Yeah.
They're spraying all this crap, but yet there's no snow and there's no rain, and all of the aquifers are drying up, and these data centers are literally sucking all of the water out of the whole entire system. And
you got fires like with you talking about everything being dry, like in Georgia.
Yep.
I mean, what you would normally not see fires in are starting to happen, and South Carolina and Florida, right there
and Nebraska, and Nebraska, and Colorado, and California, and Arizona. But I mean, they are blowing up our refineries all around the world, right? They are cutting off the supply chain with the Straits of Hormuz and all the other stuff. They're making gas either so expensive that it's unattainable, or you just can't get any. Right. They're blowing up or burning down our egg producing factories, our food producing factories. The drought is killing the ground and the soil, plus all the crap they sprayed in the air. Like, they are manufacturing a catastrophic world event. And I mean, it's not one thing. It's food shortage, it's water shortage, it's transportation, they're trying to take out every single aspect of how the modern world works. And that's scary to me, Chaz. And the people that just continuously say, well, it's a movie, it's not real, it's all going to work out. Like, man, when there's no food and there's no gas and there's no water and there's no electricity, let me know how that works out, man.
It's going to work out all right, but maybe not the way that everyone thinks on that 100% there. Yeah, scientific research confirms that COVID vaccines increase your risk of 7 major cancers: prostate, breast, bladder, colon, lung, thyroid. Hello, take your pick. Lions and Bears on my.
Yep.
Doctors, listen to this. This was crazy. Doctors and MSM are baffled at the current cancer spike. None so baffled as those who want to be baffled.
Well, what's crazy, Chaz, is that you and I are not doctors, and everyone else out in the world that had any kind of intuition or just common sense, we've been calling this out for 5 years, Chaz. I mean, since it was acknowledged that what COVID, that COVID was coming, and we've been, and then the vaccines, again, I talked about it the other day. I didn't know what was wrong with the vaccine. I just knew it was bad. You know what I mean? And then as I've learned, but like you and I have known this, I've had statistical data for 4 years about increased cancer rates and increased, heart disease and all this stuff. And these doctors are like, oh, we don't know where this is coming from. It's so stupid, man.
This is over the Air Force Base, Vance Air Force Base. It looks kind of funky. This is somebody in a plane going right there by as the storms are hitting. It does look, and Angela called it this morning, man, it looks so artificial looking at that from here. It's wild.
Well, I mean, is that real time or is that sped up? I mean, that's a whole lot of lightning strikes in 30 seconds,
I don't think it's sped up. That's what I'm saying. I think that it might have had a malfunction.
Well, my guess is that they're firing off all of the DARPA and the HARP satellites all at the same time, and it's just supercharging that region.
You know what? It might be sped up. Look at the airplane light. Typically, there's a pause in between, but look how fast that light is flashing. So, it's sped up. It's sped up.
Okay. That's just a whole lot of lightning real fast. But
it's still a lot of lightning, man.
Yeah, no.
Oh, man. All right, so here it is. So this is the question right here. Everybody's been asking, talking about the insider trading. No, it's called being smart and all of this stuff, okay? So let's hear what Trump says about this, okay? So everybody can hear this. This is coming from Trump. And then I'm curious to see what someone's going to say about it now. Check it out.
Well, on the Iran conflict too, and there have been some trackings where people suspect that there's insider trading happening on these prediction markets around the war. Are you concerned?
Well, the whole world, unfortunately, has become somewhat of a casino. And you look at what's going on all over the world, in Europe and every place they're doing these betting things. I was never much in favor of it. I don't like it conceptually, but it is what it is. No, I think that I'm not happy with any of that stuff, but they have all these different sites. They have predictive markets. It's a crazy world. It's a much different world than it was.
So I want you to understand something. When Donald J. Trump came into the White House, his net worth was around $1.5 billion. Okay. The Trump family as a whole now is over $10 billion in net worth. Okay. Now you think about the sons, you think about Eric and Don Jr. They came in when Daddy Trump came in, their net worth was roughly around 50 to 60 million. Not too shabby. Okay. But 50 to 60 million. Since then, because of all the crypto stuff and the contracts with the drone companies and things of that nature, their net worth is now worth an estimated $500 to $600 million. Make it make sense.
Well, this whole conversation stems.
We ain't talking about Barron, by the way. Just saying, Barron, I think it's topped everybody. Just to be real.
And I'll give Barron credit, man. The dude is brilliant, from what I understand. But insider trading is insider trading, right? And this whole conversation at that press conference stems from the special ops, the special operator that made a $30,000 bet that Maduro was going to be removed and won $400,000.
$400,000.
Yeah, but
and he's getting charged. And thank you. Yes,
right. That's the point I'm making. He's going to jail. Yet all these other jackasses connected to Trump are doing insider trading, moving, earning $800 million within 3 minutes of Trump making, declarations about oil, either up or down, or, straits being open, being closed. And none of them. And there's there's somebody in Congress. I don't think it's Bobart. It's the other one.
I think it is Bobart. Bobart is stepping forward on a lot of stuff. I think you're right.
Yeah. So there's a couple in Congress going, whoa. You're going to arrest a military veteran who helped, free Venezuela because he, and like the argument I got the other night, because there's some debate around this. Well, but that's national security and it's military. So it's national security and military when you're making bets on oil and the stock market based on what Trump says and what he doesn't say. When you're making those moves minutes, if not hours before those announcements, people are paying attention to that stuff, Chaz. Yeah. But regardless, insider trading is insider trading. Making bets, like, man, I dislike these sites from the moment I realized, you can make a bet on alien disclosure. It's almost a guarantee because all the scientists are being killed. They know anything about this stuff for real. And Trump has said he's about to come out and disclose aliens, right? But I haven't liked these bet insights since they came out because it just breeds corruptness. And I don't, but you can't arrest that guy and not arrest all the people around Trump that are making hundreds of millions of dollars almost on a weekly basis because he makes these announcements today. Somewhere before the end of business today, he's going to make some announcement about blowing the piss out of him again after the markets close. And then Monday, we're going to come out and he's going to say, oh, we worked out a ceasefire and a peace deal again, because that's what he's done for the last 5 weeks, Chaz.
Manipulating the market is what it comes down to.
Oh, 100%. And the people around him are making billions of dollars. And for some reason, they're just really smart businessmen and women. Whereas 5 years ago, we were raking them all over the coals because we knew that they were doing insider trading. But, hey, it is what it is, I guess.
Hey, while you're doing some insider trading, check this out. Justice Department is bringing back firing squads in federal execution. So that's right on time, isn't it?
The U.S. Navy just extended a $55 billion contract to build concentration camps across the United States. That's weird if you coincide those together. And you can go on the us.gov website and confirm what I just said. For all those people who are like, where's your proof? Go look it up.
It's okay.
I don't know who the camps are for, Chaz. I mean, they could be for the bad guys, I guess, but,
Hey, well, don't forget British Prince Harry is part of a Espen Institute, which is funded by George Soros. Ain't it great?
Go figure. Mm-hmm. But hey, that guy's supposed to be retired, Chaz. He doesn't have anything to do with this stuff anymore.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just like Lord Hermer here reported for misconduct after being accused of witch hunt of British troops. He reported for misconduct when he was talking about the witch hunt for British troops, and as the war is going on. But a lot of people are really not concerned with that, more as what they're concerned with Obama. We've been talking about this. Obama's been in the news left and right. Are we going to see some public execution of the Obamas? Get ready. But this is in Illinois right now. Check this out. And they're not happy.
Obama, we're calling on you and Michelle. You and Michelle, come and apologize to Chicago for doing this. You come and apologize to South Shore for moving all these people
Look at that rocket shit behind them.
Displacing all these people. Having J.B. Brister steal our property, Obama, before you come and cut that ribbon on this ugly building. Come and apologize to South Side of Chicago, to Chicago, period. People stood behind you, thinking that you was going to be about something, and you wasn't about nothing. You owe us an apology. We want an apology from Barack Obama.
Amen.
Not leaving. We here all summer until he comes. We here all summer until he comes.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's his presidential library, rocket, whatever you want to call it. It looks like something from Men in Black.
Sure, yeah.
I
mean, I can't. I don't have a lot of room to speak because if you've ever seen the Perot Museum here in downtown Dallas, I mean, they look similar. Now, Perot wasn't the president, but whatever.
Oh, talking about Ross. You talking about Ross Perot?
Yeah,
yeah.
He has a natural history museum downtown here. It's super cool, but the building.
I used to work for him, believe it or not, years ago in my previous life. So
I have friends that
technologies. Yeah,
I have friends that work for him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, just in, Kremlin announces Putin may travel to Miami for the G20 summit. Boy, oh boy, is that going to be something?
Well, especially now because Russia is now guarding their ships in the Straits.
And this should come as no surprise. We talk about this a good little bit here at BPN. But the generals reporting breaking. X users are infuriated with the new algorithm change and say they will leave the platform, cancel their blue check marks, or stop posting. And this is happening across the board. Why? Because so many people are waking up. And it's so noticeable now of how much they're blocking information.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about the fact that StreamYard and Rumble just straight cut us off the other day. Just
new technology. Hey, before I started the show, our power here cut off at the house.
Yeah,
where I'm at in the office, and for like 30 minutes we didn't have power. And so I'm having to wonder, and I'm looking and I'm seeing everyone else having power but us, and I'm sitting here going, oh boy, this could be very interesting. So, and it finally came on. And then when it came on, this is what appeared on the screen. Former Home Alone house owner John Adbenishin found dead days after his child porn arrest. Wow. He owned the actual Home Alone house. Make sense.
Well, it now makes sense why they use that house. They probably had parties in that house, man.
That's crazy. Crazy and sick, but crazy.
Remind me not to move into the house next to you, Chaz.
Right. Exactly. Backlash. Sorry. BlackRock and WEF Docs revealed the 2030 plan to make homeowners ownership illegal for the middle class. Did I just say that out loud? Yes.
Yeah.
That's part of the 2030 agenda, right?
Yeah. People think that it's not. I mean, we're not rolling that direction, but I'm telling you guys, we're rolling towards both, and I can't quite figure it out. But there's a very positive outlook and there's a very negative outlook, and this is one of the negative outlooks that is actively being put into place right now as we speak via laws and regulations and the FDA and the EPA and all these other things. They are progressively putting us closer and closer to Agenda 2030 with surveillance states and the AI data centers sucking up all of our resources. And somebody said, well, aren't they supposed to recycle their water? Yes, but it takes so much. Like, it's not like they fill a tank up and that's all the water they ever use. Like, it's constantly cycling through. And Chaz, you pointed it out. They're reporting this white milky substance that's being like a discharge from the computer systems that is now being injected into the water. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't want to drink any white milky discharge coming out of an AI center.
Man, the best way to an example that someone brought up early in the chats, think about your radiator in your vehicle, and you put water, not the coolant, but they used to put regular water in there only. And that's what would happen. And they would always have to top it off. Why? Because the water was constantly evaporating.
Yeah.
You have to fill it up. So the coolant obviously maintains those extreme high temperatures. So same thing with those extreme high temperatures in this as well. It recirculates out in the public, and the water ends up being cloudy, which we've seen already. It's already been proven that this happens. And not to mention, a lot of people aren't thinking about it, but I got well water. I don't have to worry about it. Well, that's not true. It seeps through the soil. It gets into the
and what they're figuring out, Chaz, is that they're sucking the water out of the reservoirs. So the underground, like pockets where they keep the water, where water naturally forms, they're being bled dry, like at a rapid rate. And when those things get bled dry, the rocks sink and they close the gaps so they can never refill. Like, I mean, it's scary. What Palantir has anything to do with the USDA and safeguarding our food supply? I have no idea, Chaz. Please explain this to me.
I don't have a clue. I was hoping you would have these answers, but it sounds like to me they're completely under surveillance over our food supply. It's called this is going to end up turning into the social credit scoring system. You will have this amount of food, being able to track where the food's going to, how much are you eating per year, Dallas? This is what they're going to be able to do. Seriously. That much control. I mean, look what's happening now. They need to, honestly, in my personal opinion, I think they really need to take control of the CIA buses crashing, because this is kind of crazy. Have you seen this yet? Check this out. Boom. Shakalaka.
Those are CIA
buses?
buses?
Seem like a big old crash, but man, can you imagine? It's just like two trains hitting. People are flying inside in those buses.
Well, yeah, because nobody wears a seatbelt on a bus.
Boom. Yeah. Shakalaka. So that happened. But going back to what you were just talking about, the Palantir. Let me get back here. There we go.
Well, and Chaz, this just makes it that much easier for them to filter in lab grown meats. You know what I mean? Like if they control all the computers and all the cameras, and this is the other kicker, Chaz. There's like 6 or 7 states that have made it illegal to sell and distribute lab-grown meat to the public. Yet, I guarantee you that there's lab-grown meat being sold on the shelves of your grocery stores and in some restaurants in every single state right now. Like it's in Texas. It's been illegal to sell and distribute lab-grown meat in Texas for like 2 years, except we have 2 of the largest lab-grown meat facilities in the entire country. Where do you think that meat's going? It's going on the shelves. And this just screams, to me, okay, well, they're going to control the entire system and they're going to be able to, scrub the data or alter the data however they want. And so we never know what's real or what isn't. Like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem good to me.
And just to let everybody know, a lot of people are, I'm seeing this in the chats now. We haven't found anything yet on Barron, any type of investing. Well, I know the oil has been something in question, but they're saying he's been publicly linked to the cryptocurrency, excuse me, by the World Liberty Financial. And that's, of course, with his 2 half brothers, Eric and Don Jr. And
but the argument,
he knows about 10% worth of it, about 150 million.
Yeah, for at the time a 17-year-old, that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
But the argument is still asinine though. Whoa, they're just really smart. Well, no, insider trading is insider trading, and you can't verify. Well, and somehow his net worth is quadrupled. And, I get it. He's a smart dude, but that's like saying Nancy Pelosi and her husband are just investing geniuses.
Yeah, the hammer and whitey tidies.
Well, but you can't rationally, and I'm trying to put my rational brain on here. You can't say that it is totally wrong and bad how Nancy Pelosi and her husband made their hundreds of millions of dollars, and then turn around and watch in real time the same growth happen financially. And just because their last name happens to be Trump, you say, oh, they're just good businessmen and women. No, it's insider trading. I don't give a rip how you want to rationalize it and how you want to give them a pardon. It's still insider trading when you are making business deals based on things you know are going to happen in the future, decisions that are going to be made by your father or by your relatives. It's the same thing with the Biden family. Biden didn't do any of the money. His brother and his son and their uncles did the money movements.
Yeah.
But, oh, hey, Biden family, they're all corrupt. Well, why? Because they quadrupled their net worth while he was the vice president and president? But yet it's okay for the Trumps to do it. Like, the argument is what I'm frustrated with, because if you give them a pass, then all of the other bullshit that we're dealing with, where are rules for us and not for them, that's you're just buying into that same methodology, that same mentality, and it's garbage. And I'm not anti-Trump. I want Trump to be, dude. I want him to be the president.
Brother, they are rubber banding you. We can barely hear you. Hello?
Well, I'm sorry, but I want Trump to be the president that I voted for. But you can't say it's okay for he and his family to make millions, or the people around him to make hundreds of millions of dollars off of insider information, and then say that Nancy Pelosi and all the other dirtbags that have been doing it for decades, oh, well, they're wrong, but they're okay. Like, it's stupid.
And you can't hold that against MTG either at that point, right?
No. And I've told you, she resigned because she knows she did. She.
Do you think that's true of her taking Soros money? That's the word on the street. Do you think she's taking anything from Soros? I don't think she has. I think
she made her money insider trading, and that's why she resigned. If she hadn't have done the insider trading, I think she would still be in Congress right now. But she stepped away because she knew she cheated. It doesn't give her a pardon, but I believe that's why she resigned. That's why Thomas Massey has never stepped down, because he's never taken the insider trading, and he's never taken APAC money. He's the only one, Chaz. And it frustrates me when they're like, oh, it's different for the Trumps. No, it's the same scam. And and that methodology of, well, you have to give them a pass because they're Trump. That is exactly how we got where we are right now. Corruption is corruption, Chaz.
Corruption is corruption, Dallas. Damn right. Tell them. Freaking tell them. By the way, what are y'all doing in Texas spraying our sky with some funky looking laser to make some tornadoes? Have you seen this? This is crazy. I don't know where.
I know that.
It's KFDR. Is that the airport? What is that? Anyway.
Yeah.
It's coming from your neck of the woods, Hoss, and it's spraying across another whole state in Oklahoma, I guess, where all those tornadoes, hit and everything. This is kind of wild. We've seen this, haven't we? Microwaving stuff going on, and it's right on time, isn't it, brother?
Yeah. Well, and then there's all kinds of radar blips coming out of the Gulf Coast up into the United States.
Right.
Like it's crazy, man. They're
bombarding. They shut off the White House cams. Did you know that?
I know it went black the other night.
Yeah, it's let's see if it's back. Yeah, as it stands right now, it's still showing the live stream recording is not available. They've cut it off completely. And let's see. I was going to look at power outages. We normally used to do this like we were the freaking weatherman here, okay? But anyway, California, of course, go figure, is in the number one position with well over 8,000. Arkansas, Texas, Indiana, and Florida in the mix there. That'll be mighty interesting. Here is the live shot of the storms right now. Well, damn, it looks like they're about to go just come in my window right here. This is kind of crazy. Great.
Yeah, that was rumbling through my neighborhood at about 2:00 in the morning.
I was going to say this bottom part doesn't look like no joke. I will tell you, if you are in the great state of Mississippi and then obviously in the Memphis area, you need to be taking cover right now. Find you a basement. Don't do what I did as a kid. Get out of your mobile home. If you're in one, you need to go get in a freaking ditch. Okay? Trust me. I hate to say that, but I'm not trying to, but Jesus, look at that, man. And look, it doesn't stop there.
It goes all the way up to the Great Lakes.
Yeah. Everybody that's in this path, man, we need to pray for you. But here's little old Washington heading right toward it. By the way, there was some, what happened? There was an explosion actually by the Washington Monument. And there was a lot of black smoke yesterday. I never heard much about that. I don't know what happened. If anybody else heard something, let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
That was quite interesting. So, but man, as you pull this out, man, looks like we're the only ones having weather in the world. Why is that? Oh, I'll take it back. Mexico on the border, go figure. Lots of stuff happening. Houston.
Isn't that weird? That's where all the oil refineries are.
And another one went kapooey too.
Yep.
Was there another one in Texas? Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you got some activity happening going towards New York. Well, we know they're messing with our weather. And I swear to you, if we got the memo again, hang on, let me make sure. It's pretty close. Holy crap.
Mine's purple. Is yours maroon?
Yeah, a little bit more maroon.
I almost put on an Aggie shirt, which would have been maroon.
Ha! That's funny. Well, I know what they all need to do, man. They need to put up or shut up. You hear what I'm saying on that? Bring public executions back, and I want to see it live. I'll bring out the folding chair and sit on down, and let's watch it out in the White House lawn. I love it.
Amen, Chaz. I want to see arrests. There's all kinds of chatter, and I'm just tired of chatter about these arrests. Like, it's time to start physically arresting. Kash Patel, we're going to arrest people connected to the 2020 election fraud. Cool, do it. Do it, brother. Redeem yourself. Just like Trump, redeem yourself and arrest some of these jackasses. Oh, and by the way, you should also be arresting everybody connected to the Epstein files, because that's totally fallen off the radar, Chaz. Yep. Epstein files are still real today. They're going to be real tomorrow, and we need those jackasses arrested, because I'll be honest with you. If I had to pick between arresting people connected to voter fraud and arresting people connected to child trafficking, child molestation, child sacrifice, and ritualistic murder and cannibalism, I pick the second part every single time. Let the fraud go and go arrest the dipshits and the dirtbags. Sorry, I'm cussing, but this stuff makes me hot, man. Go arrest the guys connected to child trafficking and child rape and rape and trafficking. Arrest them first. They should be the very first ones we're arresting, even though most of them are the same. But either way, I'll take an arrest. Bring on the arrest. Let's go.
Amen, brother. Have a good weekend, my friend, and we'll talk to you on the backside. See you.
All right, buddy.
Bye. Another one in the box. God bless the Republic of the United States of America, and God bless you, Patriots. Without you folks, there is no America or world for that matter. Hey, you want to get in touch with me? You want to ask me some questions? Get on Patriot Shoot. I'm at Chaz Carter on Patriot Shoot. So go to join.patriotshoot.com. If you're not a member, you need to become one. And it's free, by the way, right now. Take advantage. See y'all. Hi there, I'm Chaz Carter. Welcome to Patriot Shoot. If you're looking for a censorship-free platform where you can freely express your thoughts and connect with like-minded individuals, then you're in the right place. At Patriot Shoot, we offer more than just a membership. For just $8.99 per month, we provide you with daily intel, weekly giveaways, and access to our exclusive voice chat platform called Patriot Talk, where we have somewhere between 200 to 400 active members just on that alone, discussing a wide range of topics every single day. You'll gain access to our state groups where you can connect with members in your states at a grassroots level. Our community is all about open dialogue and sharing valuable information without the fear of being silenced. Whether it's discussing current events, giving advice, or personal matters, or simply connecting with others on Patriot Shoot, it is the place to be. So what are you waiting for? Join us today. Experience the freedom of speech and just fill out the form below and get started. We cannot wait to have you here with us, and welcome aboard.